Welcome back to EC Travels. Today we're in Hattusa.
We are in Hattusa, which is by Çorum. It's around a 2.5 hour drive from Ankara. It's pretty windy, so apologies if you can't hear us that well. We'll be visiting all of the gates that are around here. There are 4 of them. And our first visit will be the Lion's Gate. We're here at our first stop, which is Lion's Gate. It was a short drive. If you want to hike, you can, but it is pretty steep, so just be aware of that. The leaves are smacking us and it hurts. We're here hiding behind one of the pillars because it's super windy.
My hat just flew. We were ready to catch it. We made it to the other side of the Lion's Gate. The wind is still strong. Oh my god. So this is the Lion's Gate and it's facing a really nice valley. And this is the southwest side of Hattusa's antique city.
We're now here at the Earth Gate, which is 250 meters long, 30 meters high, and 80 meters wide. It's an artificial bank, and we're about to go through it. I was a little scared because it's a bit creepy.
It's creepy and cold, actually, and wet. There's people on the other side, so I feel better walking through it. But I feel like it's bad. It could come out at any second.
But once you're in here, it doesn't seem so dark.
But the walls feel literally like they're caving in, and it's getting...
It is getting more narrow, definitely. Yeah, some muddy shoes after this. We're headed back through the Earth Gate. Look at Andrea holding on to me. And the little kid, maybe 4 or 5 years old, walking around like nothing. She's scared, or she's starting to get tired.
Both, but I'm also very clumsy and it's slippery and muddy.
Yeah, it's pretty muddy. So be careful when you're going down here, especially because it's a little dark.
Some water.
This wall, not sure if that's original, but it goes all around. So we're here at our 4th and final gate, which is the King's Gate. So it's really good that we're able to see one that's more preserved, because it gives you sort of a scale of how the city actually used to be and the size of these things, because the Lion's Gate, the Earth Gate, all these other ones, they're not as high as far as the walls.
So we didn't talk about the drive over here, but we basically went through a lot of farmland, and you can see here at the end there's a fenced gate, and on the other side is where the farmland is, and you can see cars driving by.
So it's interesting to be able to be on one point in an antique city, and then right around there's a highway and some other houses that are, you know, a few minutes walk or drive from here. As you saw while we were driving, we came across those cows. We also came across the King's Castle, which is where we're hiking now. This is where all the Hittite kings used to live.
At this point, we're at the finale of the ancient city, and that's our entrance point where we came in. Actually went through the right side.
We are at Yazilikaya, which, if you remember our video in Mersin, we visited the Men of Rock. Here it's something similar. There are some figures carved into the stone, except these are a lot easier to find. As I'm saying right now, we just took a few steps, maybe a minute into it, and you're here. Come check this out if you're already at Hattusa, because this is maybe a 2-3 minute drive, so pretty close by. There are definitely a lot more figures here than at Men of Rock, but these are less detailed, and some of them are not as visible. They're sort of washed out.
Yeah, I was thinking there would be just like one section, but there's actually this whole section.
The good thing about these rocks is that they're pretty high, so they protect you from the wind, which, as you all know, has been an issue today. But it's good just to be able to walk around. Oh, and there's a lot more here too. These look really nice.
This is called Chamber B, and you can see more figurines here.
Yeah, and I think here they're a lot more detailed than the other ones that we saw. There are just 2 chambers that you can walk through, so there aren't that many. But I think it's worth a visit, and it won't take you too long, and it's not too difficult of a hike up here if you're concerned about that.
I'm concerned about this one.
So that's gonna be it for our short trip to Hattusa and Yazilikaya. As always, we hope you enjoy these videos as we show you a little bit of Turkey, and tune in for the next video. See you soon.